Hey everybody, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna give you step one of my journey of what prompted all of this, what basically got the ball rolling. Well, if you ever deal with chronic pain often, um, then the main thing your doctor tells you, especially with back pain, with arthritis, is moving, constantly going. Get up and go. You need to exercise. You need to move. You need to get your core strong so it can handle your back and all of this other stuff. Well, something that I noticed, which I don't know if most people do or not. I know I didn't for a while. We feel our doctors know what's best for us. Whatever they give us, we take. Whatever we're prescribed, it's going to help us, so we do it. And it does help for a short period of time or whatever the case may be until they regulate or change or redirect or whatever the case. Well, I looked up the majority of my medications. If the main goal is for me to lose weight to feel better, right? To feel better physically and to make it through my day with pain and everything else. If 5 of the pills that I'm prescribed actually cause your appetite to increase or cause weight gain, then another 5 of your medication or pills cause constipation and cause your bowels not to move regularly. And the remainder causes you to feel tired or drowsy or sleepy or just not motivated to do anything. How easy is it to actually get up, go to the gym, walk around the block, do anything? Because you're on medication that is completely going against everything that you're trying to do. So your doctor screams, hey, you need to lose weight. You'll feel better. You lose weight, you get your joints moving, then your arthritis won't hurt as bad. If you get your joints moving, then or get yourself moving and strengthen your core, then you'll be able to support your back better, and you won't have any problems or as much pain there. But everything that's being given to me is going against what you're telling me to do. I'm eating more because this prescription is making me eat more. I'm not going to the bathroom regularly because these prescriptions are making me constipated. I'm not getting up and going to the gym or not getting up and doing any type of small workout because this medication is making me drowsy or making me not want to do anything and making me want to sleep or making me want to lay down. So it's kind of contradictory. You tell me to lose weight, but then you prescribe me everything that goes against that. Once I realized that, I said, okay, enough is enough. And as I said before in previous videos, this is my journey. This is what I did. And I'm just trying to help one person, who may be going through the same thing as me. I'm not advocating throw away all of your pain medication. The best thing to do for most is to wean themselves down. I didn't do that either. So yes, in some ways, some people may call us stupid. So I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you what works for me. Once I realized that, I started researching different herbal remedies, home remedies of high blood pressure and hypertension and chronic back pain and migraines and things that could help at home. I stopped all of my prescriptions cold turkey, everything. And if you saw in my previous video, you saw how many prescriptions I was on. You also heard all of the ailments that I have for the most part. after looking up everything to see what I can do as far as a home remedy, what I could do as far as herbs and different rubs and salves and everything else, let me tell you something, okay? Are you listening? Are you listening? Nothing is a cure-all, not cure-all, not even the prescriptions that the doctor give you. Nothing is a cure-all for all of your pain. And through this journey, I'm letting you guys know I have gone through a lot. I have gone through tears and pain and thinking that I'm not gonna make it from day to day. But is it all worth it? And would I do it all again? Yes, I would. So after getting that out of the way, you have to work on your mental, which is something that a lot of people don't do. Anytime somebody decides to lose weight, they're losing it for all the wrong reasons. They're losing it because either one, they're lonely and they think it's going to get a man or woman. Two, they're losing it because they were going out to the club or going out to eat and their go-to outfit is too tight. They're losing it because everyone else around them is losing weight and they're not. It's never about them. It's never because you want to be healthy. It's never because you want to feel better. So I'm letting you know now, if you haven't reached a point in your life to where you want to actually live and breathe and feel better, I'm not the bitch for you. I'm not the person to listen to at all, because the motivation you get, I call it false motivation. The motivation that you get from other people, or from wanting to find somebody, or wanting to get into an outfit, or wanting to stunt basically and say, yeah, you should look at me now, I look good, all of that. No, it's fleeting. It doesn't last. You end up hurting yourself more, because you get into a cycle of working out, you lose the first 20 pounds, and guess what? As soon as you find that person, that special somebody, you stop. You gain all of the weight back and then some. As soon as you fit into that dress, as soon as you get a little bit of attention, as soon as you get a hey, you look good, anything, you stop. The motivation has to come within you. The motivation has to come from an inner piece of yourself. It has to come from you mentally wanting and needing to feel better, to be healthier, to regain control of your life. And the only person who can give that to you is you. Once you have come to a decision in your life that you are tired of constantly being in pain, constantly gaining weight, constantly going through this, constantly, you get sick and tired, and eventually you say, okay, fuck it, I'm all in with myself. This is one of those situations where you have to be selfish. You have to be all in with you. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to tell you everything that I did as far as my first steps. First step, number 1, water. Sounds stupid, right? Water. I kid you not. The first 2 to 3 weeks of me stopping all of my medication and drinking an adequate amount of water. And when I say an adequate amount, I'm not talking about that bullshit 8 cups a day that you hear is recommended. You should be drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. So if I weigh if I weigh 250 pounds, then I should be drinking half of that, 125 ounces of water a day. Now that equals out to around 6 to 8 bottles of water a day. The best way to do it for me is to Drink 1 to 2 bottles as soon as you wake up in the morning. And I'm talking about as soon as you wake up in the morning. Do you hear me? I'm not talking about let me smoke this cigarette first. If you're a smoker, let me have my cup of coffee in the morning. No, not that yet. Nothing. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Don't even step a foot out of bed. Have it by your bedside. Drink 1 to 2 bottles of water every morning. Fit the rest in throughout the day. Let me tell you what's going to change. And see, I'm a non-believer. So most people watch this and be like, water, come on now. We starting out with this. I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to do this. No, it's baby steps over here, baby. We not moving that fast, okay? Now, my weight came off fast, but I'm telling you how I got there. So you start drinking water in the mornings. 1, your bowels are going to start running regularly. You are basically like a battery. You have to charge yourself. And the best way to charge yourself is with water. You will wake up, drink your water, and you will actually feel different. You will have more energy. Your brain will be more clear. Your digestive system will thank you. Do you hear me? Thank you. Yes, it will. And you will notice that you are not as groggy in the mornings anymore. So stopping my medication and drinking water, and this is all I did in the first 2 to 3 weeks. This is all I did, honestly, I swear to you. Because at this point, I had no energy to do anything else because I had to wait for my body to get out of shock from stopping all of my medication. So for the first 2 to 3 weeks, I lost about 20 pounds. And it is because once the medication started to clear from my system, my digestive system started to work properly. So I started using the bathroom more. I was drinking more water, which was cleansing my body. So I started urinating more. I actually start to feel better. And believe it or not, your mental space has a lot to do with your pain, and it has a lot to do with how you feel and how you carry on your day. So water was my first step for my first 2 to 3 weeks. You know, it's so weird. It's so much that I want to tell you guys, and it's so I want to get so in depth with all of it. And I may post 2 videos today because, you know, Facebook, YouTube only lets me do 15-minute videos. And see, a bitch could talk for hours. Do you hear me? I could talk for days. But we're reaching about 13 minutes on this video. So I'm going to leave you with water. I'm going to leave you with averaging out, doing a little math, finding out your body weight, and just basically dividing it in half, and that's how many ounces a day of water you need to drink. As your weight goes down, the water amount goes down. So those of you who hate drinking water like I do over here, yeah, can't stand it. The quicker you lose weight, the less water you have to drink. Isn't that fun? Doesn't that sound nice? Yeah, I know. Sounds good, doesn't it? So I'm gonna end this video now because I'm hitting 14 minutes, and I may upload another video to go a little bit more in depth. I know this is a slow process, and I know if anybody is following me or watching, every month I'm gonna post pictures of my transformation, of my body changing. Just listen to me, stick with me, kid, and I promise you I'll get you there. Okay? Love you guys.